Mine, can you just unmute all of this?
I have muted everybody, so everybody they can unmute themselves if they want to do it.
Okay, you can unmute yourself, all of you. Hello, good morning, Sam. The full name is Samjosh. What we call him. He is an industrial experienced person, more than 23 years. He is into in OCW in Bangalore, and he's also one of the person who mentors for life career coach, and he's associated with Peak Impact Mentorship. That is another one thing. So today he is about to address a session to all people about career and how you should take further developments in life. I hand over the session to Mr. Samjosh. Samjosh, you can carry on.
Hey, thank you, Bashir. Thank you very much for that warm introduction. So I'm really excited to meet a couple of students actually because I know you are the people who are going to bring up the next nation actually, because you are the people who are going to build the nation, because you are the people, if you take right information and do right things in life, I think our world is going to be beautiful. So because the next generation has to take that steps, right? So I'll not be able to give you a lot of gyan here, because I know you're students and you're already taking a lot of gyan from your lecturers, professors, and you're getting a lot of nuggets from there. But I'm going to take you through one slide, so where it will make you think about your life possibly, right? And also help you in your career as well as in your life. So I would not say exactly the career, but I would say the life itself. So how you can take through your life so that you can make most out of this life, right? So the chat box is open, so I want you to make sure this session is interactive so that you can get more out of it, as well as if you have any questions also you can ask from it. So I want everybody to type in, if example, if you are excited about the session, if you're excited about want to know more of life, if you can type EX in your chat box, if you can do that quickly, EX, if you're excited to learn more. You have the chat box. I think everybody can see the chat box from your mobile or probably from your laptop. EX, excited, good, good, great. I can see some good numbers coming up there. Absolutely. And just to give you my introduction, I think Bashir has already given some introduction about myself, but I may take you through a little bit of my story as well. So I am from basically from Kerala, but born and brought up in Karnataka. And I am from a very middle class family. I'm not from very rich class family as well, right? Struggling to meet the ends in life, and a lot of things was going on in the family life in the previous life, and whenever my dad was working and my mom was working, and have to go through a lot of struggles in lives to come up there. So one thing made me change was when I met a couple of people, the community what I was surrounded with, the people I met who was into reading, who were into a lot of workshops, helping people around, and those kind of people when I met, my life changed completely. So I was looking life in a different way, because I did not have a purpose, because I was always you know associated with the people who are just going to a job, coming back home, and just doing their living, but they were not thinking anything about apart from that. So when I got associated with a different kind of people who are looking up to the life in a different way, that's where I had some brought in some purpose in my life, saying that this is what I want to do in my life, this is what I'm doing, what I want to do. My talk today will be more or less on that. Actually, I'll be giving you nuggets about what are the things you need to take in your life so that can make your life beautiful, and also to make you think what are the things you need to take care, so that once you're out of your college and you start your career, how do you look at life in the right way, and take it forward in the right way, so that you don't struggle in life over a period of time. Okay, so that's my introduction. So very very humble guy, so I don't have too much of big expectations from life, but I want to do something big in my life as well, because because God has given us a good life, so we need to utilize it in the right way. So unless we don't not utilize it in the right way, it's not going to happen, right? So let me bring up the slide. Actually, before that, I'll share my screen, so probably that will help you to understand. Okay, so let me do this as a slideshow. Okay, so I think everybody can see my screen. So if you can see my screen, just you can type in the chat box. Yes, if you can do that. Can you? Yes, everybody's typing. So some of them are doing it. Great. Great. Yes. Awesome. Awesome. Most of them are doing it actually. Good. Great job, guys. So if you can see the screen here, so the only thing you can see there is why. So why am I asking this question to you? So this question was asked by one of my mentor like 10 years back when I joined the community called Speak Impact Mentorship. The why one question he asked me, Sam, why are you doing what are you doing today? So I had the same question to everybody, what you have now. So why are you doing what you want to do today? So you are studying MBA, right? I think Bashir, everybody is a MBA students, right?
Yeah, majority of them are into your financial sector. That
Financial
is the
sector. Okay,
interesting part.
great. So they are into financial sector. Great. So I want to use the chat box again. So if I ask you one question now, so why are you doing what are you doing today? If you're pursuing probably BCom, MCom, or MBA, or maybe in any into financial thing, why are you doing what? So why are you doing today? So what is the reason for doing those things? Why did you got into a financial sector? So what made you to learn finance? So if you can put in the chat box quickly. So type in why are you doing what are you doing today? If you can just quickly type in what are you doing today, it will be helpful. Chat box is open, just can type in. So whatever you think, and don't think it is right or wrong. So don't think it is wrong or maybe it is silly, whatever it is, what do you think? So if you think, so this is why I'm doing this is why I'm studying this, if you can put in the comment box saying, okay, this is why I wanted to pursue finance sector or maybe BCom or MCom or MBA, whatever it is. Yes, anybody getting confused or okay? To be a financial analyst, okay? Anybody else for doing good job? Okay, so dream job basically, okay? Anything else? I have couple more people on the okay. To get job in good company, okay? Good. So I want everybody to participate, guys. Otherwise, it'll be there. So don't come out of that fear of participation. Just participate. Don't worry about it. Get the job. Okay. Everybody is into job. Okay. Everybody wants to do the job. Okay. Good. So let me go into the next slide probably. I'll show you this. So probably these are some of the reasons what you want to do, right? What are you doing? What are you doing today? So probably you want to make money, you want to make your career, you want to pursue a passion, probably you want to have a good health because if you make money and work towards it, you have to want to have a good family life. Is that all? So that is probably does this cover everything? Yes or no? Right, see everybody wants to do something and most of them, so example, if whatever you answered today is most of them are from the reference point of somebody else, because it's not that from the birth you have brought that into your mind saying that okay, I want to become a financial analyst. When you're born, you don't know what is finance, what is IT, what is any other domain, probably pharma or anything, no other domain you are aware of it, but you brought some reference point in your life saying that okay, so there are a lot of people going into finance sector and they're getting good money, so let me also pursue a financial career. So some of them would have seen some people going into an IT career, so they thought okay, if you become a software engineer I can make money, so let me go into as a software engineer. Some of them would have seen some people becoming doctors in their community, they thought okay, let me become a doctor so that I can make some good money and live a good life. So you're coming up with this, whatever the doing good job, getting into a good company is because of your reference point what you have. It's not that you have brought it something from your childhood, so you want to have a good life. So you are seeing somebody living a good life because they are into a financial sector or maybe a stream what they are. That is why we want to make sure you become a financial analyst. So what I suggest to everybody is to write down your goals, actually what you have in their life. So it's not about from the reference point what you're coming up. I'll share that you in the next goal. So if you want to achieve something in your life, so what you have to do next. So once you have that, okay, I want to get a good job, I want to get what are you guys doing for to get the good job. So if I want to ask you a question again, so if you want to put it in the chat one more time, right, what are the things you're taking in your life, example, what are the steps what you're taking in your life to make sure you get into a good company or maybe to get a good job or for doing a good job or to become a financial analyst. Somebody asked that, right? I think Rajni answered probably, I think Dilshad answered good job, I think Gauri answered again good job in a good company, Nikita answered get a good job. So what are you doing, what are the steps what you're taking to become a to get a good job, apart from your studies, what you're doing, what else you are inculcating in your life, what are you else you are implementing in your life to become a good employee in a company. If you can put in a chat box, apart from your student life, what are the things you follow to make become a good employee in a company quickly. So if you can just chat, and so don't think about whether you are true or false, don't worry about it, because you're you have to come out of that fear of speaking, participating, because everything is your communication skills today. So you need to put in the chats here. Okay, acquiring soft skills, somebody is selling. Okay, sincere and hardworking, loyalty. Okay, so next, anybody else? Come on, we have 5 to 7 to 8 participants in this one. Only very small, small number of people. It is a good advantage actually, because you can interact more when we have less people. If you have too many people, probably interaction will not really help. So other people can put your this one. What else you're doing? Anything else you're doing?
Sam, can I just interrupt
Yep,
for
yep,
1 minute?
yes,
Please don't fear anything. We all are into a learning session. Be interactive.
correct.
It will be very helpful.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thanks, Bashir. You're getting good skills. Okay. So what are you doing to get a good skill? That's what the question is. What are you doing apart from your job to get your good skills actually, right? Okay. Fine. No, I'm not going to push you more. Okay. Improve skills. Somebody is adding improve skills. Okay. Great. Great stuff. Great stuff. Okay. So let me go into the next slide, guys, because I want to make you think about it actually. So whether everybody wants to do a job and to get a good career, but what are things you're doing in the background to get that good skills and background to that good job, getting into the employee. Because see, when I started my job, I was not an no, what do you say, corporate guy. I want to get into entrepreneurship, but I did not have that kind of what do you say, that kind of skill sets. What makes me an entrepreneur actually. So I have to go through a lot of churning to become an entrepreneur and also an employee. So when I attended my first interview, when it was in 2001, I completed my jobs. I'm 41 years old now. 2001, I came out of my college life. Till 2005, I did not do my job. I was doing some businesses and all. I failed terribly, and I came into corporate in 2005. And I attended nearly 49 to 50 interviews to get a job, because I was pathetic in English. I did not know how to speak in a very, very good English. I was very soft spoken. I was fearful to speak to people. I was not speaking to people. My communication was completely bad, and I made it in the 50th 51st interview. I guess made it into one of the company called as Emphasis, and my salary at that time was just 5,800 rupees when I joined the company. And I was so happy on that day, because 5,800 was a big money for me at that time. So why I'm trying to tell you my story is, see, everybody comes from the same background. It's not that you come from some rich background and everything before you join a job. So everybody comes from a bad background. Most of them have what do you say, background of no educations in the family, or maybe they are not what do you say, they've not got that opportunity to interact with people and things like that. But one point of time, so you need to take a decision saying that I want to come out of all these problems and excel in life. That's what I decision I took some time back, maybe like 15 years back, saying that okay, I want to excel. So that is why I started excelling in my job, in my career, in my entrepreneurship and everything. So it's what there. So what I'm telling you to this now is, see, when I ask you to put comments, don't be fearful. Just add comments saying, okay, this is what I want to do. Probably it is wrong. Probably it may look you, somebody may look at you as a fool. Hey, this guy is typing just something like that. It's absolutely fine. So before you become anything, big, no, we will always look as a fool or maybe a dumb person. So after some time, so we will become good. So do that. Okay, so now I will get into the next thing which I want to help you out. As I ask these questions, what are you going to do, to become a good employee or an entrepreneur in future? Let me come into the next goal. So how many people have goals in your life? How many people have written goals in your life? So again, a question to everybody. So I want this to be added. So anybody have thought about goals in your life? So what you want to exactly become? Financial analyst is good, but on the top, maybe 10 years down the line, or 50 years or 15 years down the line, or when you become 40, 45, what exactly you want to achieve in life? Have you written down your goals? Anybody have written down any goal saying that okay, this is what my life goal is? If anybody has written down, type it as yes. If anybody is nobody has written down, no problem, put type it as no. I have not written down any goals as of now. Just type in, no problem, yes or no. Okay, I'm not getting any comments. Yes or no should help. So don't worry, guys. If you're written down also is good. If you're not written down also is not a problem. So not an issue. So if you're telling it yes, probably you can put your goals as a what is your goal there. If you're comfortable, you can go ahead and put, okay, this is my goal. This is what I want to become 10 years down the line, maybe 15 years down the line. This is my what I want to achieve in life. So unless you publish your goals to the public saying that, okay, this is what I want to achieve, you will not really work on it. You will always, keep it in the pocket and maybe procrastinate for a longer time, and you will not achieve those. You can put it as yes. Yes, okay. Only two people. Yes, and everybody else, I'll take it as no. Probably somebody is not, putting the comments. Okay, Suprita and Varsha, if I ask you a question again, so what is your goal? Probably if you can put it in your chat, what do you want to become? If you've written yes, you can type in. Okay. Anybody more typing in? Okay, so you don't want to disclose it. That's fine. No problem. No issues at all. See, from my perspective, so what are the goals you need to set for? When you're setting up your goals, there are 4 things you need to take into consideration. So once you go back home from today, probably after meeting Bashir with whatever the timing has been scheduled, once you go back home, take a notebook or probably a diary and write down your goals, which will help you out. So goals should contain 4 components, which I'm showing in my screen there. One is health. Next one is your wealth, and next is a professional goal, and next one is again your professional personal goal actually. So when I come to health, see, whatever you achieve in life, in case if you're not having a good health, whatever money you make, you may struggle for 15-16 hours in your job, 20 hours in your job, whatever you do over a period of time. If you're not going to manage your health, or end of the day you're going to suffer, because whatever money you make, it may not be useful if you're not taking care of your health. Health is 100% important. So whatever happens, every morning at least 30 minutes you need to take care of your health. You need to give that 30%, 30 minutes of time to take care of your health. And making money is again one thing. So what I would suggest to people is keep a goal as financial freedom in your life. Actually, when I say financial freedom, what it means to you, probably you may not be able to digest this, for some time. See, not when I'm making money, if my money is dependent always on me. Example, if I have to keep on working till 50-60 years to make money, that is not going to help me. I'll become a mediocre kind of thing. I'm always working till 70 years. So over a period of time, my money should be automated. Whether I am there, if I am not there, still my money should come into my bank account. So you need to set up something in your life in such a way that your money is automated. That is what the goal what I take in my life, saying when I become 50 years old, I don't have to really work, but my money should come into my bank account, because I need to set up something in such a way that to become financially free. So you know to have your goal as financial freedom. So definitely when you start a job, you may not be able to make that kind of money, but over a period of time, you need to set that goal as financial freedom. When it comes to professional life, so what do you think about professional life? So for some of them, professional life is just a job, so going to a job on a daily basis, coming back. Some of them is a business, that is a professional. Some of them is probably their self-employment, probably you're setting up a shop or something like that. Or some of them is their passion, they're converting their into passion into their into the money, and making more money out of it actually. So it can be anything. So for me, if I ask me, so what I would suggest is, your professional life should be definitely to become a director of a company, or maybe VP of a company, or making good money out of it. But always think about what is your passion which you want to incur in your life. So what do you want to do in your life? In case if you're not having any passion in your life, it is not going to help you. You need to have your passion in your life, making sure that passion is pursued over a period of time. So probably you may not be able to pursue your passion today, because you may require money. You may have to go to job for 8 to 10 hours and to make money out of it. But over a period of time, you need to make sure you become financially free, you healthy, and then you pursue your passion, and then personal goals. So when it comes to personal goals, I'm talking about family goals. One of the things which you cannot ignore at all in life is your family. So once, when you're not married, your mom, dad, your siblings will become your family. When you're married, your husband, your wife, your kids, those become your families. You cannot ignore your family for anything. So unless you write your goals in the right way, and you come up with a to-do list and things like that, you'll not be able to manage all those things. So most of the people do wrong thing in their life is, some of them will go in a way where they start making wealth for a longer time. They make money for a longer time, but they will get hit on their health. So after some time they will chase their professional life. They may not make money. They just look at the designation and go there. They reach the designation, but they are not making money, or they don't have an health, and they ignore their family, and there are a lot of challenges which comes up actually. So you can fall in anywhere actually. You can fall emotionally in your life, you can fall in financially in your life, you can fall on health wise, probably physically in your life, and for your family wise also too. So that fall is always you know drastic. I don't know how to explain that. Actually it can happen anytime, so if you're not taking care of your goals in the right way.
You have the link?
Okay. Great. So that is one thing which I'm told. So if you have submitted, if you already have your goals in life, that is absolutely fine. That is going to help you. But if you don't have goals, I would suggest, just go back and write your goals and make sure you achieve some of these goals. Right now, goals has been set. So you set your goals for yourself. What next? What are the next thing? What you have to do is the next slide comes up is action. Right. So everybody set your goals. Probably I was, I saw two people, commented in the comment box saying that, we have set the goals, but what next? So if you have goals and if you're not taking action, what is going to happen? So you have an exam maybe 10 days down the lane from now. So you want to go and write the exam, but you're not taking an action of studying. What will happen? You will fail in the examination. It's the same thing. So you come into the job, you want to do the job, you want to excel in your career and everything, but you're not taking action to develop yourself. You take care of your health, take care of your family, take care of your professional life. You're not taking action on anything. You just focused on your day-to-day job just to make that monthly income what you're getting on a daily basis. If you just focused on that, you will definitely make that money on a month-on-month basis, but over a period of time you will realize that you have not gone anywhere. You are just staying where you are. You don't go up in the ladder of the career, nor in the ladder of your money, or not in the ladder of your health or in the family. So you'll stuck up there. So you need to take action. So whatever knowledge what you have, whatever the goals what you set up, so there you'll take action on knowledge. Without action is then useless. You need to make sure you utilize your knowledge and take action. The next slide comes up is once you take action, I have mentioned here as focus, because focus is your passion that you can achieve it. Because unless you focus on things, what happens if you're not focused? What happens? What focused is, see, if you're distracted with various things. Example, I would say, if I can tell about my story as well. The initial 3 to 4 years of my life when I came into corporate life, I did not see any growth in my corporate life. One of the reason being, so every weekend I used to party with friends. I used to go out to probably to Nandi Hills or maybe some nearby places in Bangalore so that I can freak out with my friends. I was never thought about self-development. I did not spend any time reading books or self-developing myself, or improving my knowledge on the domain what I'm working on. Probably it is finance or any other domain what we have. I did not do that. I was always freaking out Saturday, Sundays. So I did not use at least once. And I'm not telling that you should not enjoy your life, but at least you need to keep a certain amount of time for your self development. That I was not doing. Then I realized, okay, 3 years down the line, I am nowhere. I'm just getting a salary on a month-on-month basis, but I'm designation wise I'm staying there, I am money wise I'm staying there, family wise I'm there, I'm health wise I'm not doing good. So those are things which I understood that I am not focusing on my career in a proper way. So I need to focus on what I want to do. Unless I focus, I will not be able to do. So once you focus, the next step what you want to take is consistency. So when I come to consistency, why I'm telling consistency is, see, if you're working on anything to achieve in your life, it will take at least 5 to 10 years. I don't know whether you are aware of it or not. Whatever you want to achieve in your life, unless you are a genius guy, so you can change the world overnight. Unless you are that, it will take at least 5 to 10 years to accomplish anything. So you need to consistent over the time. So what happens in the corporate jobs are like this. So you join a job. I don't know whether you're aware of this appraisal cycle and all those things, because if you're an MBA student, probably you would have heard about these things. You go through a performance cycle, you have an appraisal, and your manager comes and gives you about how you're doing in that particular year, what is your rating, what is the salary hike what you're going to get, whether you're going to get promoted or not, all those things. But sometimes when you're not happy with the ratings or whatever the feedback what you're getting, so you will slowly settle down. So your performance will go down. So that will not really help, because to achieve anything it will take at least 5 to 10 years. That is why Indian government also has most of the 5-year plans and not a 1-year plan. Why they have 5-year plan is because if you want to achieve anything, at least minimum 5 years you will take it to achieve something in your life. So that is, you want to take their consistency, to maintain consistency throughout whenever you're doing whatever ups and downs come in. Probably you may fail some of the times, but still you know to make sure you achieve that consistency, because failure is a stepping stone for everything. So you may fail in your interviews when you attend, you may fail once you get the job also. Maybe after 6 months probably you may come out of the job because you're not performing well. Maybe you don't get into a different designation after 1 or 2 years, but still failure you need to nurture within yourself and make sure you climb up the ladder with a lot of enthusiasm, because failure is not going to stop you. If your failure is going to stop you, then you're a mediocre, you're not going to come up in life. So failure, then come the success. After you seeing of so many failures, because I attended like 49 interviews to get a one job, because if I would have stopped at 10th or 11th interviews, probably I would have not reached this corporate ladder. I would have not been speaking in front of you confidently with this, with the communication what I have, because I failed so many times in my interviews and I got the 50th interview and I cracked it. That is why I got a confidence saying that whatever is in life, if you focus and if you are consistent about things, then you can definitely reach there. Okay, so that is what I want to tell you there. Next, let me get into question and answers, but I will tell you about my this there. So this is what I want to really cover in this session, because because this is not a gyan session or something like that. I just want to give you some nuggets about life which I have followed, and I have achieved a lot of things in my life, so that I can help you out with that as well. So first thing is to figure out why are you doing what you're doing now. So today, go back home, take a pen and paper and start writing. Why are you doing what you're doing? What are the things you want to accomplish in life? What are the goals you have in life? What are the things you want to achieve? Write down maybe 10 to 20 things, and in that pick up at least 5 or 6 things which is a complete priority for you. Right, do that. Once you write the goals, you think about what are the actions you want to take. Example, you want to become maybe a manager in next 3 years in a financial industry, or maybe a senior manager in a financial industry. What are the actions you need to take? Definitely finance. Apart from finance, what all things I can learn so that I can quickly become a senior manager or manager in the company. Actions, to take action to achieve your goals. Next, your focus. You know, to be focused on one thing. So you cannot distracted with movies, you cannot distracted with Netflix, Facebook, WhatsApp, and all those things. Definitely everything is required for in our life for that little bit of enjoyment or entertainment. But if you're more towards that, then you're not focused on it. When you're not focused on it, then they will come down. So you will definitely get a job, you will get a salary, but moving up in career become difficult for you. Once you're focused, you need to be consistent on what you're doing. Make sure you are completely consistent, so you don't go out of that consistency. Whatever happens, continuously struggle with that, in the right direction for 5 to 10 years. So definitely you will reach where you want to reach. For that, definitely, yeah, you need to have a coach or a mentor. Probably once you get into a job, you need to hold on to somebody as a coach or a mentor and take their guidance, rather than doing everything by yourself, because you cannot see your blind spots. Your coach and mentor can see your blind spots. So then coach and mentor should be somebody who is successful in the career. It's not your friend, it cannot be your father, it cannot be a mother, it cannot be your brother. It should be somebody who is successful in the career who what you are pursuing. Example, if you want to become a VP in a finance industry, your mentor or coach should be somebody in that similar lines, who have got at least some success in that similar lines, so that they can help you out. That is what they can there. And lastly, I told you, failure is a stepping stone. Don't worry about failure, don't fear about anything. So whatever happens in life happens for good. Just continue pursuing whatever you're doing and excel in life. I just want to give you these nuggets, because you start thinking about your life, not only just going through the books and reading something and trying to get a job. That's not life. Is life has a lot of other areas of things there, but job is a requirement now for most of them. I understand that, because job can give a quick money, but after you joining a job, then you need to look at the wider area of how we can enhance your career, how I can enhance your the physical healthy life, how you can make more money out of it, how we can become financial freedom, all those things. There are a lot of things. So because I am part of a community called a Speak Impact Mentorship, which I am getting guidance from there, a lot of guidance from there actually. So where I am helping a lot of people to upcome in their life. Actually, I am a life coach as well as a relationship coach for most of them. I have a lot of good clients, happy clients. I'm there, but that is all charge thing. Actually, I don't charge for students when we do these webinars and all, but for the others I will charge. And Piggyback Mentorship also conducts a lot of workshops as well. We're in communication and self-image and things like that. So Saturdays we have a workshop which will not charge much, just 100 rupees per session, but people who are part of my community will be getting a lot of complimentary sessions as well. right? I'll open up the stage for next 5 minutes for probably question and answer. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Otherwise, these are my contact. You can see on my list. I can put it in the chat. I'm in LinkedIn, I'm in Facebook, Instagram. My blogs are there. I'm in Twitter, as well as my WhatsApp number is there. You can connect with me in any of this. So I'll be able to help you in case if you have any queries on this. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Basir, if you have, probably if they have any questions, I can take it forward. So if they don't have any questions, absolutely fine.
You have any questions with respect to either you have fully understood or you have not understood? The only two things.
Excuse me, sir.
Yep. Go ahead.
So you had said that regarding you had started your career after 2001, wherein for 4 to 5 years you had been an entrepreneur, and after that you went to corporate world. So
Correct.
what was the reasons for your failure, and what we can learn from those failures, so that if we want to be an entrepreneur, so what can we learn from those things, so that we do not do such mistakes in our upcoming entrepreneurship?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Very wonderful question. Sorry, I didn't get your name. Your name is showing up as
So my name is Akhil Joshi.
Akhil Joshi.
I am working as a lecturer here at the postgraduate center, Gadar.
Absolutely.
So on behalf of actually it was me who was supposed to start the session, but Bashir took over the lead and he said I'll start it.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, so that was my question regarding what are those failures which you dealt, and what we can learn from it.
Absolutely, absolutely. It was a wonderful question, Akhil, because I think whatever error I have done, a lot of people have done it and failed as well. So I'll tell you one thing. See, when you start something, so most of them, one thing what they keep in their mind is money. Agree with me? Do you agree?
Yeah,
yes, they want to make money. Correct, right? But the challenge is when you keep money in your mind and start something, so money becomes your goal. So nothing else will be your goal. So always you'll be turning towards making money. So that's what the problem what I did as well. So when I started with my venture, I started into food industry. I opened hotels. I had nearly 5 to 6 hotels in Mysore Road. If you remember, one of the busiest road now in the road, 5 to 6 hotels. I was running with my brother. And what happened there was my intention was to make money. I did not have any, I had a business background. My father also was in the hotel industry, but I did not know how to scale up that in the market. And I did not know whether running a hotel is my passion or not. I was telling in the starting, right, the reference point. I thought, okay, somebody is doing a finance, I am also going to finance. So what I thought was, my father is into hotel industry, so I also have that knowledge of hotel industry. I can also go into hotel industry. But it was not my passion, it was not my niche, actually saying that, okay, this is what I want to achieve in my life. In the inner joy was not telling I want to do this, but I was doing it only to make money. Right, I continued that, but my passion was something else. My passion was communication. My major passion is to help people. Now I want to do some charity, I want to set up some NGO, those kind of passion I had. But when I got into that, over a period of time, I realized I don't know where I'm going. I don't know how do I execute that thing. So whatever is happening, so I was just working day in and day out, because when a hotel industry, if you think about, if I have to hotel open at 8 o'clock, I have to start at 4 in the morning, because 4 to 8 is my cooking sessions and everything. So I thought it is very easy to do it, and I was not able to manage all the hotels I've opened. I lost no money. So first thing I want to tell you, suggestion to people is, so if you want to start something of your own, don't go behind money first, because money is always a byproduct of whatever you do. Right? Over a period of time, money comes. First thing is to look at how you can serve people. If you can serve people through your knowledge, whatever you have, keep on serving people. Over a period of time, the serving will automatically generate you money, because that is how you convert your passion into your money, actually. Right? Take thing and find out your niche. Put the drop down, go into, take a pen and paper and write down what is your niche. Example, probably your teaching is your niche, example, right? But if your micro niche should be something else. When I say micro niche in teaching, what you want to teach is a different thing. Probably you want to teach only psychology, right? In psychology, probably you have a micro niche. In psychology, you want to pick up only human behavior as a teaching mission, actually. So when you get into teaching also, if you get into a niche of what exactly you want to do, that is where you bring in success. So unless if you're doing just for money, okay, I want to earn money, I want to become a financial analyst, I don't know what is my goal and all, I have done my MBA, this one I will go and become a financial analyst. Yes, definitely you will make money for a longer time, but you're not going to sustain in that area for a longer time. So some of the things you need to take care when you, before you start anything, look at the market. Because say this is one thing which people have it, if you are a good cook, you will think you can open a hotel because you know how to cook food. But you know that after some time, you're not going to do a cooking. Your job as an owner will be more of marketing, how to bring in customers, how you can, make your business scalable and all those things. Actually, you will never be into cooking. So your cooking, what do you say, the ability cannot make you as a hotel owner. It is not going to happen. So you have to learn everything. You know, to find out what exactly is your niche to make sure you are that. So that is what I did wrong. I did not do a market research. My niche was not that. My passion was not that. I was just behind money, saying that I want to make money. I failed. I terribly failed. I lost money too, actually. And because of some, personal background and things like that, I have to come into corporate. But my niche is now to coach and mentoring people and help people. So I have identified that. So I've started like 7 6 7 years back, and I'm making money out of it, as well as I'm enjoy doing that. Actually, I don't have any regret saying if I don't get money also, I have not any regret, because I know that like I enjoy doing that, and it is my what is say inner joy says that, okay, Sam, you have done something good to somebody, you have given some good nuggets, and you're helping somebody to do better, become better in life. I hope I answered your question.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Anybody else have any questions? Somebody, Vivo 1606. Okay. No. Okay. So if you don't have any question, then we will disperse. That is not an issue. Okay. So I've sent my contact numbers and everything in the chat. Actually, if you want to contact me, you can do that. You can connect with me in any of those lines. So I'll take it forward in case if you have any issues. If you have any.
So one request.
Yep.
Kindly please share the PPT, sir. We will have some.
I'll send it to Bashir. So
guidelines with
probably I will send you to Bashir. So probably he
Yes.
can send it to all of you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so
No
much.
problem. No issues.
Okay, thank you, Sam. Thank you for taking your busy schedule and addressing the students. Thanks.
Thank you. So I will end the meeting, right? Bashir, you don't require Zoom, right?
Yeah.
Don't require Zoom. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for being a better audience. So hope everybody, I'm wishing all the best for all the students, actually. So get good in life. So be focused, make sure your priorities are set in life so that you can achieve in life, because there are a lot of competition in the market. It is not easy to come up, just quickly like that. So if you want to achieve something in life, you need to be focused, you need to be consistent, you need to make sure you achieve whatever you want to achieve in life. Thank you very much. Thanks, Bashir. Have a nice day. Take care.